Welcome to Cosmotalks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore why recovery is an active process and how you can be a good host to your microorganisms, because together you form a fascinating ecosystem. And when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk runs smoothly, you flourish. You're ill. The doctor says, get some rest, and you'll recover on your own. But what if on your own doesn't exist? What if recovery isn't something that happens passively while you wait, but an active process that demands energy, requires coordination, and depends on signals your body has to produce? Today we begin a series on self-regeneration, and the first truth may be the most important. Recovery is work, hard work, and your body needs the right conditions to do that work. In 2022, researchers from Yale published an analysis in Cell Metabolism of the energy cost of recovery. Their conclusion was surprising. Recovery processes can claim up to 25% of your daily energy expenditure. A quarter of all the energy your body produces can go to repair. This is not passive waiting. This is metabolic activity on a large scale. But energy alone isn't enough. Recovery also requires signals, molecular messages that say which cells must be cleared away, which tissues must be rebuilt, and when the process should stop. Your microbiome plays a crucial role in this. A 2023 study in Nature Communications showed that gut bacteria produce metabolites directly involved in tissue regeneration. Short-chain fatty acids, especially butyrate, activate signaling pathways that stimulate cell division and tissue repair. Without these signals, recovery is slower and less complete. The body has the energy, but not the instructions. This explains why people with a disrupted microbiome often recover more slowly from illness, injury, or surgery. Their systems aren't missing the capacity for recovery. They're missing the signals that coordinate it. Autophagy, the process by which cells clear out and recycle their own damaged components, is another example. This crucial repair process is activated by specific signals, including signals influenced by your microbiome. At Cosmo Group, we learned this by studying recovery trajectories. We've been analyzing these patterns since 2007. Two people with similar surgeries, similar age, similar overall health, but completely different recovery times. One was back to full strength within weeks. The other struggled for months. When we analyzed their data, we saw patterns. The fast recoverers had microbiome profiles with higher production of regeneration-supporting metabolites. Their systems produced the signals that coordinate recovery. The slow recoverers lacked that signaling capacity. Their bodies had the energy and the will to recover, but not the molecular instructions. A woman after knee surgery illustrates this. Standard rehabilitation, standard care, but slow recovery. Her surgeon was satisfied, but she felt something wasn't right. Her microbiome showed low butyrate production. We supported that specifically with targeted fibers. Within 6 weeks, her recovery sped up noticeably, not through more rest, through better signals. The aha moment: rest isn't enough for recovery. Your body needs active support, energy to do the work, building blocks to rebuild tissue, and signals to coordinate the process. If any one of these is missing, recovery slows down. You can take all the rest in the world, but without the right signals, your body doesn't know what to do with that rest. This changes how you look at recovery periods, not as passive waiting, but as active support. What are you eating? How are you sleeping? What are you giving your microbiome to work with? Recovery isn't a break from your health routine. It's the moment when that routine matters most. The biohack: increase protein and fiber during recovery. When you're recovering from illness, from training, from stress, increase your intake of both. Protein supplies the building blocks for tissue repair. Fiber feeds the bacteria that produce the recovery signals. This is not a time for calorie restriction. This is the time to give your body what it needs for the work it has to do. Eat as if recovery is work, because it is. This was Cosmo Talks. Remember, you're not a machine that can break down. You're not a puzzle made of separate loose pieces. You're an ecosystem that responds, and that's good news, because every moment is a new opportunity to work on your biological age and your health. Want to discover more? Visit cosmogroup.eu. Until next time.